let's try Act 3, Side 1. And this looks like it's a Caesar mission. Manic says I cannot beat this one. Oh, let's give it a go. Puppy in the middle. Caesar once again encounters those pesky outlaws. Your gold or your life? I don't have any gold. Really? Huh. You wouldn't think being a villager would demand such high overheads. I'd imagine it's more of an income flow issue. Well, of course, in this rural community, income is inevitably dictated by unreliable agrarian yields. Lads, we're becoming sidetracked here. Look here, villager, if you no gold, then your life's forfeit. Grrr. Keep your snout out of this, doggy. It's none of your business. Bark, bark. Alright, Fleabag, that was the last of my patience. Call for reinforcements. Ooh, big map. For its small size, this is a pretty well-connected settlement. Must make it an appealing target for outlaws. Arf. Ooh. Seems like Commander Caesar's staying put. Yep. That settles it. We'll stay here and protect these villagers and their settlement. Defeat the invading outlaws and protect the villagers. Okay. Alright, so there's the statue. So we need to head there at some point. But otherwise, seems like a fairly standard choke point map to me. Huh. Depends on which direction they come from. Now, so they're not equipped to fight and they're vulnerable to just about everything. Can villagers capture, I wonder? Like, if I can send this villager down south, and then, you know, they come from all directions. Right, okay. That means it's a little bit trickier. But I know that I'll want Caesar going towards where that statue is, so... Actually, do I? I want Caesar to stay where he's got most effective use of his groove. Well, start by capturing. Let's see. Yeah, I think south. So, wagons, go. Swordsmen, ho. Villagers cannot capture. Okay, good to know, good to know. So, this alchemist is going to go down here. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to send Caesar top right. I know I want him to go for the statue anyway, so that seems like an easy thing to do. And these villagers are just going to stay put, I guess. If they can't attack, they can't capture, they're not useful. Yeah, alright lads, let's show 'em who's boss. Reinforcements! Alright, so Caesar captures this. Okay. This alchemist captures here. Hey, hey! Where else do I need to capture? That one there. But I can actually just send a swordsman north, and that go 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, it's not actually close enough. Never mind. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it'll take 3 turns for that one to get there. Right. I think it's time for pikemen spam. So pikemen there. Pikemen there. And now wagons for this infantry. To load and then capture that. It'll still take 3 turns, but that's the best I can do so far, I think. This alchemist probably needs to go north first. Help reinforce that side. And that's it, isn't it? Okay. You will soon see why this map is insane. I'm sure I will. Alright, so infantry, pikemen, archer, alchemist, dog, archer, infantry, pikemen. Alright. More outlaws have arrived to the south. Caesar seems confident we can take them. So Caesar is actually best going here because these are weak units. This, however, Yeah. So this wagon is going to go here, drop there, and then we'll head back next turn. That alchemist isn't necessary for anything just yet, so we'll pull them back. This infantry is going to move up and then can capture next turn. Alright, so I said about this alchemist going north. Do I still want to do that? I think I still want to do that. So we'll get knight there. Alchemist goes north. Spearman goes down there. Another spearman? Another spearman. Okay. Yeah. End turn. Cool. As long as I can get the statue and complete this map, I am fine with not getting S rank on this first go. Go away. So wagon's doing its job. Uh-huh. Ah. Did I see a flying unit? I saw a flying unit. Okay. Alright, so the archer can move either here or here. Or I guess down there, but more likely to be set at the top side. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's move you here. Alchemist, you're going down south. You are going there. You are also going to go down south to protect that village. Alchemist, I want to move you there to capture. Now, wagons in. Not reinforced, I don't need to do that. Caesar finish off. Okay. Alchemist. Yeah. Now, the question is, does an alchemist take a lot of damage from a dog? So dogs can do, it looks like 75 or 55. Again, they're going to be fixing this with a patch at some point, but yeah, it's not extremely clear which one's the alchemist and which one's the archer. But 55 to 75 on a first strike. So I actually want to keep you out of range for the time being. The alchemist takes a lot of damage from everything. Remind me what the statue's for. The statue apparently has something to do with a secret unlockable. So all of the Caesar missions apparently have a statue and you need to visit them in the map. I'm not sure exactly what it's for, but that's what I've been told. Let's have Ranger? Yeah, Ranger. Ranger down there. So that side should be good if the Ranger can just crit hit all the time. And we'll get pikemen here. The villagers are not good for anything, so... Yeah, keep the alchemist here for the time being. And that's that. Ranger danger! Ranger danger! In a way, yeah. Okay, so they're capturing that. But the alchemist at the bottom should be able to attack them next turn. Dogs are attacking those infantry, that's expected. They're not going to capture that, but they will attack that. So now I can get the first strike on the alchemist, and that should weaken that side enough for it to not matter too much. Yeah, so they're closing in. More reinforcements? Knight. Haha, we've got them surrounded. Now, not so tough now, are you, hairball? You'd think, but I am actually quite tough now. Okay, wow, alchemists don't do a lot to each other. Huh. Clever archer. Clever archer. Let's see. So... yeah. easy choice is this one here. So that neutralizes that alchemist. I think this ranger and this pikeman deals with that side fairly easily. Yeah, I was expecting this alchemist to do more to the other alchemist. Now I'm not so sure. Ah well. Load them in. Let's get the first strike on you. See what an alchemist battle looks like. Pretty cool. We'll capture here. Just because. And then we will drop off pikeman there. Right, so 1, 2, 3. So the archer will need to move to be able to attack my village, and he'll need to move into my range. So he's effectively not doing anything right now. So that's fine. This pikeman will keep moving down. Now, let's see. Yeah, I think a trebuchet on the road. And another swordsman. So, let's see. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Move you over here. Alright. There we go. End turn. Full Metal Alchemist. Yeah, I mean, I don't think there's the whole equivalent exchange in this game, but it'd be a cool thing if there was, like, you know. They're not drawing circles either, so that's not quite the same type of alchemy. But the fact that this unit is quite versatile, that they can attack air units as anti-air, they can heal, they got decent movement. They seem to be a good all-round unit for the cost. So they're attacking that stronghold, but that's not going to do anything. We're attacking that one, but that's fine. Alright, so that stronghold probably needs a bit of support. Actually no, 6 health will be fine. Now, I think more alchemists is in order. So, yeah. So you attack you from the top side. You need to attack that. Extra 5%? Nah. I'm surprised taking down a stronghold to a village to 1 health still causes 35% damage to you. Did I? Oh. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Oh well. I did not mean to do that, but that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. That worked out better than it should have done. So, infantry, you go there. Caesar, you are heading this way for the statue. I'll worry about attacking the harpy. Is it a harpy? Aeronaut later. Alright, so let's take out you, Mr. Alchemist. Okay. Now, trebuchets. Where should trebuchets go? Down south, I think, is the best option. Actually, no, top right, top right. So, let's see. Below the mountain? Below the mountain? Below the mountain. And we'll have Alchemist topside. Alchemist topside. Wagon can get ready to transport something, but I don't know what yet. Move the infantry across from the right. Yeah. So let's watch out for the ranger. Okay, so here. Cool. Alright. So let's see. I think that's good for now. This alchemist is going to go down to support this pikeman. Yeah. Actually, the full metal alchemist doesn't draw circles either. Neither does his brother. Oh yeah, I know that you kind of... You just clap your hands and that forms the circle yourself, but really all other alchemists technically have to do that. So you're attacking Stronghold, but you'll be fine. Stronghold. Okay. Uh-huh. Come on, Caesar, destroy the alchemists. Yeah. Murderized. Now the ranger's going for the knight. Okay. More units. If there are just constant reinforcements, how are you supposed to get an S rank on this and defeat like all the outlaws in less turns than it requires normally? So we're going to visit this. This is the statue that's a secret. So that's that done. And now I can totally ignore that. So you're done. You are capturing this. Thank you. You can't actually do anything yet. Alright. Wait here. First strike on the dogs. 50 to 40. Let's see. 38. Let's get rid of the archer. You need a lot more support to the southeast. I guess I do now. Never eat shredded wheat. Never eat shredded wheat. I think more support here is actually kind of needed as well, but I'll worry about that in a minute. So, capture this by taking that. Okay. Now, alchemist. How much? Oh, you can't actually attack the pikeman. In that case, then, we want to do something like moving this wagon down. Actually, let's move the wagon to the right. No. Yeah. Wagon down here. Have a pikeman ready to go. Another ranger, maybe? Ranger could be quite good. Yeah, okay. So, dogs are ready to go. Basically, this ranger needs to go 1, 2, 3, 3, 3. So I actually need to move them there. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. So now, no matter what, the archer can always do a standing still crit on that pikeman. And the dogs go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, so we'll keep this guy in reserve. Okay. So dogs. I don't want to attack my alchemist first. So that helps with that. This pikeman goes here. Alchemist. Yeah, alchemist, you're going to support the left side, I think. Okay. Turn 7. Anything else? Nope, just villagers. Cool. Yeah, I mean, I like the fact that the maps here are quite grand in scale, but it does make it quite hard to just like zip to everything you need to go and do. Caesar's in a bit of trouble, actually. So knights are going to get taken a hit. The outlaws are inside the settlement walls. We can't let the stronghold fall. Well, don't you worry about the stronghold. I'll worry about the stronghold. And by virtue of sending Caesar up to the top by himself, his groove is effectively useless because it doesn't help anything except other units. So, how much are these gonna do? So to commanders they do 15. That's 35 left. I have a feeling I'm not gonna win this one actually. I don't think I can. Because Caesar is in major trouble. So let's see. If Caesar... Right. Can Caesar move down here? Yes, okay. So he's actually fine if I can move him there. So Caesar here. And then goes 1, 2, 3 maybe? So the wagon needs to be able to go... Oh yeah, the wagon will be able to reach, no problem. Okay. Reinforce the wagon. Trebuchet is here. And I know it's in the range of the archer's crit, but I think it should be okay for the time being. Put this pikeman there. Okay. Dog's gonna move towards you. 65. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to attack there, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to attack there. Okay, so Alchemist is ready to take on that flying unit if they decide to move forward. But we'll take out the dog to begin with. I feel like Caesar's in trouble. They're going to make a Caesar salad. Just a bit of a tip. No, I think because this knight unit can't reach Caesar in the forest in this corner, I can whisk him away. So I'll go 1, 2, 3. Actually, no, I can only load him in on the wagon and not move at the same turn. That's a good point, actually. Maybe Caesar is dead. I don't know. When checking enemy movement, squares with diagonal slashes are where they can move, empty squares are where they can attack but not move. Yeah, so this space in particular, Caesar's fine. Because he can only move to the edge of the forest and then attack into the forest. And the aeronaut shouldn't do enough to kill him either, so... Alright, so... Let's see... Alright, so that's you done. What? Oh. I was sure that was him done. Let's get Trebuchet. I actually don't think Trebuchet is very cost effective, but it's got better range than a ranger, rather. So I kind of need that at the moment. Alright, you... Okay. Alright, southeast is fine. It's the west side that's in a bit of a pickle at the moment. If I go back to about here. Okay. This dude's fine where he is. Right, so... Wagon goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Caesar goes into the wagon. I doubt he'll be able to use his Inspire within the wagon, but it'd be game break if it could. And then goes... Okay. Pikeman. So this infantry... I'll bait this infantry so that I can take out the aeronaut using the alchemist. Damage deviation sucks. It does. It said 57%, and it said that it was 57% health on them, so that should have killed him. And it didn't. In Advance Wars, it worked so that it was always going to deal at least that amount of damage, but could deal more. Depending on the CO you have, obviously, if you've got Jugger or Nell, and it could be slightly more or less depending on how it works, but yeah. Also, you didn't do a standing crit. Why didn't you do a standing crit? Well, whatever. Okay. I'm just waiting for them to stop spawning, to be honest. Man, they're still spawning. How is this dog still holding us off? We've sent out half our force. That's only half. Did you hear that, Caesar? We're halfway there. Woo. Does that mean it's 18 turns in total? Alright, so Caesar goes... Actually, if we put the wagon on the bridge, and then into the wagon. Alright. Attack that archer. The question is, how much does a knight do to a wagon? 55? Looks like. Or is it 85? Kind of hard to tell. I'll say it's 55. How much does an aeronaut do to a wagon? 35. So, in theory, it should survive. 55 to 35. 55, yeah. It should, in theory, survive. Assuming no weird stuff with damage calculations and whatnot. Alright, so we'll capture you again. Take out Doggo. Okay. Right. So, left side needs some work. I'm really surprised that a trebuchet does not one-shot a normal infantry, even at, like, not maximum range, because that seems wrong. I know rockets could do that, so... and yeah, we're going to need Alchemist here. Let's capture this again. And we will... no, it's not worth it. Finish you off. I don't mind if the aeronaut goes for the trebuchet, because that means it's in the range of the alchemist. Alchemist can't reach. The ranger can, but that's fine. Let's move. How much does the alchemist do? 108, yeah. Oh, of course, because of the terrain bonus. Yeah, okay. Terrain bonus. So many different things to think about in this. You finish off the archer. Okay. This unit is still going to stay as bait. This one... Actually, let's move you left. Okay. Ah, that was in the range. Damn it. I should have moved and gone below. Oh well. Let's see. Let's get a wagon. Wagons are always useful. This is going to move. Yeah, so let's put you reinforce. And this alchemist is ready to go next time. Stick him in the forest to begin with. Okay. Seems sensible. Paradox says the damage in the Matrix is base damage, meaning that damage dealt can be 10% higher due to luck at 0 defense. But there's been situations when it says that it deals 57% in the bottom left corner, and that's the exact amount that the enemy's health is. So why would the Matrix say it doesn't do enough there? And I'm not saying that as you know, to try and say you can't explain why that, but it's just one of those things like, usually luck is done in favor of the player, but it doesn't seem it always works that way. Yeah. So Caesar's coming back for health. Okay, they're attacking Stronghold, but the Stronghold's still there. Okay, still alive, still alive. Cool, 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 cool. Alright, so now I need to drop Caesar. Do I want to drop Caesar off? I don't think I do. Be very dicey. Very dicey. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's just that dog that's in the way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It should be 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I'm not even sure if that's actually far enough away from the harpy now that I think about it. Well, either way. Take out you. You don't actually do that much. So we'll attack with the trebuchet first. Okay. Yeah, 40% seems better there. So let's do that. Also, I realize I've not been healing with the alchemists at all, but I think I don't actually really have the money to do that. So it hasn't been cost effective for me, at least. So now the archer will want to go that side, so 70%. Can I can't go around. That's fine actually. Ta-da! So now this alchemist move. Oh, I didn't mean to reinforce, but oh well, it's fine. It was only 11 gold. This is the sticky situation that I find myself in. I need to get rid of this dog somehow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 32. And the trebuchet can't attack. So in actual fact, I don't think I can. However, what I could do is move over here, capture it, and then reinforce the wagon. So that way Caesar stays alive in the wagon. Yeah, reinforce. Okay. So yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then yeah, can't attack. Cool. Alright. So I think Caesar is safe for the time being. I'm just going to capture this because I can. Let's see. Infantry. Pikemen first. Get you all the way up here. And let's get another pikeman as well. And then we can just ferry them back and forth, I think. Yeah. That works for me. So yeah, I still don't actually really know what the goal of this is. So it says about defeat the invading outlaws and protect the villages, but it doesn't say like if there's a time limit, if there's a turn limit. You know, it said halfway through at turn 9, so is there 18 turns? I don't know. But I guess we will figure it out. Yeah, just keep the trebuchet there for the time being. Alright. Paradox says the damage preview is based on the average luck, which is 5. I don't know why they made that decision, but that's the case at least. I think it's just because having a little bit of variance does make things like it's not just a go here, do this kind of game. It's got some elements of RNG, which means that you can't rely on the same thing every single time. So that helps vary up sometimes in terms of the player, but I don't know. I prefer having things like, this says it's going to do 55% damage. This enemy has 55% health. That's a kill. Alrighty, so this is all fine, I think. All hunky-dory. Okay, so the northern side I can probably leave be, I think, after Caesar retreats. It's going to get swarmed quite a bit with aeronauts and whatnot. But let's take out this one. Thin the numbers out a little bit. And Caesar is going to go all the way down to this village here. Maybe not. Let's do the moves first. So 74, 34. This alchemist can do 75. So 19, 66. Yeah, so 75 on this one. Attack this here. Alright, and you do 31% back actually, so I don't want to do that. So instead, capture? Capture. Right, worry about you later. Gamer Guy says, wow, this really is just Advanced Wars Intelligent Systems refuse to make. Now with no tanks or battleships, so it's actually a downgrade there. Yes, there are battleships, they just haven't been on a naval map yet. I haven't progressed far enough into the main campaign to figure out if there is, like, a naval battle to do yet. But that's just from the context of the, you know, the campaign. Okay, so Caesar is now safe, and I can use Inspire and whatnot if I need to next time. Where is this dog going? I don't know. Right, so 72? Hang on, I thought you could walk through. Oh, you can walk through. Okay. You can walk through villages, but I'm just not in range to attack for this dude. That's fine. So this south side's protected. This wagon... Do I want to protect the wagon at all? I probably should, but... Let's see. Left side is basically done, I think. So now it's just about sticking more people north. So north here. Alchemist we'll just use to capture this. And we'll put another... Should we have some knights, actually? No, Alchemist is more important. So, Alchemist there. And we'll put a infantry there with an Alchemist behind. Okay. Right, I think we're okay. And we can focus on pikemen next time. Okay. So, I think this alchemist is basically goner. So now, what we want to do is drop back. But not too far, actually. So, drop them there. I don't really like leaving units alone to be sacrificed, but there's not really anything else I can do for that unit, because it's just going to get swarmed. Right, so south side's done, left side's done, it's just the north to focus on. Okay. There are battleships. I assume they're like World War I or even earlier battleships now. I have no idea what the battleships are like, but I don't think they'll be World War I style. But yeah, thanks for joining the stream, Gamer Guy, and thanks for joining the stream, Sergeant Skittles. SRG Skittles. How are you guys doing today? Alright, so Trebuchet's gone. Actually, it's not gone yet. Uh-huh. So they've captured that. Okay, okay. Archers unite. Trebuchet is on the way. Okay. So south side needs a bit of TLC now.